Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Orby3NWO and I'm bringing you my Madden 13 review. Um, you guys that have followed me for a while know that I have been a Madden fanatic my entire life. Real quick before we start, this is the second half of a game I played, just simulation against a computer, not simulation, but against a computer, not another opponent, just in the Play Now feature. I've been a Madden fanatic since about the beginning of me playing video games altogether. I can't even remember what the first one was that I had. I know I had the one with Culpepper on it, so I've had them for a long time. Generally, every year I love Madden, and it usually doesn't matter what they add, what they take away. I usually just, it's great. I don't care. It's always good, and I usually just roll with what they do, and I love it. This year's a little different, and this is the first year that I have not been totally happy with a Madden, and it's going to reflect it in my review a little bit. So I'm going to talk about a few things, and feel free if you have comments, if you agree, disagree, whatever. I'd love to hear that in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Jumping right in, I'm going to go with the good stuff right away. The looks on the actual gameplay, when you're talking about when you hit hike and you play, it looks phenomenal. It looks really good. The new tackle system with the new graphics, really, really cool. And when they say that no tackle is going to be the same, that's true. I haven't seen the same tackle once yet. Everything looks, I would say, probably pretty realistic. Every once in a while you get some crazy graphics where a guy will like do a triple backflip and fly 2 yards or something, but it's pretty cool. The graphics look really good. As far as feel, talking about in-game only, just like right here, right now, what's happening on the screen right now, it feels great. Probably the most fluid Madden that I've played, like I said, I've played pretty much all of them. Really, really smooth. Everything seems to work well. You don't get that where it feels like you're getting sucked into a tackle when you're playing quarterback and you're trying to make a pass. Same thing with running backs, all that. It feels right. It feels good. So for gameplay, I give this thing an A plus. I think it's wonderful. I think it's one of the best, maybe the best as far as gameplay alone. That's about where it ends for me on good stuff, and I hate that. A lot of the things that are in this Madden, I don't understand, and I don't really like. We're going to start with just something small. The soundtrack, there isn't one. One of the cool features, and this is something, I'm nitpicking when I get down to something this small, obviously, but that's one of the things that I look forward to in every Madden, and also in every WWE video game. Those two games basically helped me figure out what music I was going to listen to for the year. They always had fantastic soundtracks. WWE took out their soundtrack last year. They had a stock, regular, I'm pretty sure it was a WWE song that just played over and over again. Madden did the same thing. I think there are two different songs that are pretty much just taped together as one song and looped. And that's it. That's all there is. There's no other music on it. That's really, really annoying. And about after sitting on the menu for, I don't know, 5 minutes, you're going to be ready to turn the volume off. It's literally that annoying. The commentating is actually a little bit of a bright point. It's different. It's totally different than anything it's been before. They got new commentators. It already has gotten repetitive. I've had this game for about 2 days. Better than it was, so you can't really give it a knock if it's better than it was, I don't think, but it's just different, really. It's not that they really made it more precise or that it really relates to what's going on. They say the same things. Like if you throw a pass and it's 5 feet in front of a wide receiver, it'll still say, "Oh, the wide receiver dropped the pass," and look at those stone hands. Things, it's pretty much what you expect. All right, now that stuff's pretty nitpicky. That's little stuff. Let's jump into some stuff that is a little more aggravating to me. The number one thing that bothers me the absolute most is probably the same thing that bothers most of you, I would guess, or at least most of the people that I've talked to, and that is the reduction or destruction or whatever you want to call it of franchise mode. Now, before a lot of you are probably thinking, wait, it's coach mode, and that's true for the most part. Coach mode in the career section is what franchise mode used to be. Very, very close to it, pretty much the same. There's actually, I think, a few little extra things you can do in it now, but it limits you incredibly in ways that the other one didn't. Also, the thing that really makes me not call it franchise mode is there's no fantasy draft. And I know that that's not something that would ever really happen in Madden, and I know that they're trying to make this game more and more and more a simulator, but I don't care. The fantasy draft is the most fun thing for me in Madden. I would do tons of them all the time. I'd play one season, I'd fantasy draft, play that season, win the Super Bowl, lose, whatever, do it again. If I had a friend come over, we'd both pick teams, fantasy draft, we'd play a franchise. Online, we'd have fantasy drafts for the online franchise. The fantasy draft is basically the reason I play Madden. I play online games now and again, but I would much, much rather just fantasy draft a team and then make some crazy trades and see what I can do and wheel and deal and try and build up guys, and you can't do it anymore. You have to take control of a full team. Like if I want to play with the Cowboys, I have to play with every player that's on the Cowboys right now. Now you can still make trades. They've also buried that about as far down into the menus as they can, I guess, so that maybe people won't try and trade like we usually do when we play fantasy draft franchise modes, where we go and pick the best player from a team and then go and just keep trying trades until we get it. They buried that really far in the menu. The thing that will show up that makes you think that it's not even there is trading block that'll pop up in coach mode, and that'll give you about 5 level 65 to 70 players that teams don't want, and it makes it seem like that's the only way that you can trade. It's frustrating. That alone is going to keep me from buying Madden this year. I rented it, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to buy it unless something changes, which I doubt it will. Other things, the menus are very, very laggy. Again, most of the other stuff in this is pretty nitpicky. Like I said, if you don't care about franchise mode or fantasy draft, then you'll love this game, I promise you. I'm not trying to say that no one on earth should buy this. It's just for people that are really into that franchise fantasy mode. It's just not like Maddens that you've played before. If all you care about is the play now, just head to head with your buddy that's over not split screening, but over playing with you, or online single player or something like that, then go for it. It seriously is a very, very well oiled machine on the gameplay. But that one thing is enough to keep it from me. But like I said, when I was talking about other little small things that have bothered me, the menus are very laggy. It's completely different from how they have been. They always are. They always change their menus up. That's fine. But this menu is, I don't want to say it's hard to navigate, but a lot of things aren't in places where they are easy for you to find. It's almost like they hid stuff so that you wouldn't know it was there. The manage rosters, the edit players, the things like that, they're not in an area that you see on the menu. You have to click this button and then that button, and then it brings up a different menu that you didn't know you could access. And it's that kind of stuff is annoying to me. And again, totally nitpicking. What else was there? The soundtrack, the menus being laggy. They try and push and I don't know, you guys may love Ultimate Team. I think it's an okay side feature. I really don't think that should be the main focus of your game. Maybe it is for other people. For me, that was never fun. And it's probably just because I didn't stick with it long enough. But I don't I don't like the whole trading card idea of, let me spend 20 tokens on this and I'll get another pack of players. where I'll use one of those players and the rest are all rated at level 50. Um, and oh look, you can spend $20 and get a gold pack, or you can just keep playing 500 games until you get enough for that gold pack. That I don't like when they put that type of stuff into video games. That's that's I don't really think that there should be DLC basically on Madden. DLC has its place on certain games, so I don't think it should be in Madden. The Superstar mode, they've tweaked it. I like the way that the progression works a lot better now. Same in Coach mode. There's this really cool system about as you reach goals. Say you got, I don't know, 3 sacks as a team this week. That gives you whatever 2,000 XP, and you can spend that to rank up your players. Same for Superstar mode, but again, the Superstar mode on Madden is it's light years behind. I forget what it's called on NCAA. Road to Heisman or whatever that's called. I don't play a whole lot of NCAA. You guys know what I'm talking about. It lags way behind that. NCAA has crushed that. They have made that a huge feature on their game and made it great. On Madden, it sucks. The bad thing about it, like I said, if you play quarterback, as soon as you throw the pass, you're done for the rest of that play. If it's defense, you're pretty much done until you get back on. Other positions are even worse. I don't know why. For me, myself, I cannot get myself into it. Now, with the XP upgrades and the ranking up system being better, that's a lot better. It's more capturing. It gets you into it a little more. On Maddens in the past, I think Superstar mode should have just been left off the game. There was no point in playing that to me. I would get in the game. Practice mode on that did absolutely nothing. You were expected to play through these practices, but you got nothing for it. It didn't rank up your XP. It didn't do anything. So they've done a little bit of a good job there. That's really basically everything I have to say about the game. Again, I want to make this very clear. I kind of have 2 reviews for you. If you don't care about franchise mode, if you don't care about a fantasy draft, then you will love this game. I promise you. The gameplay of this has not taken a hit at all. If anything, it's as good or better than last year's Madden on gameplay. The only thing that I would say anybody would dislike about this is the fact that the franchise mode and the fantasy draft is gone. If that's something that you play a ton, if you're like me and that's the only thing you really play, then I think you would be disappointed with this Madden. Rent it first, definitely. I would say rent it first no matter which way you play. Rent it first and then see what you think. Save yourself the $60 if you're going to hate it. That's what I did. I'm really happy that I did, because I saved myself about whatever the rental cost was, $5. I saved myself $55, so I can spend that on Borderlands too. Anyways, there's some little features here at the end of games now. You can share with Facebook, share with Twitter. I think I don't know why I pull up my stats. I didn't play that good this game. But what did I do here? Romo had an okay game. 6 completions, baby. Oh yeah, I'm cold. I'm so cold. I've played online a little bit. The online's pretty good as well. A little laggy, but that's my internet. Had a pretty good game with DeMarco Murray. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like if you did enjoy it, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.